no idea that there was a bad storm going on.
Nope, didn't know there was a storm coming.
I didn't. I was in my office and heard some thunder rolling in and thought I should probably bike home before I got rained on. And when I got home, I sat down on the couch and looked at the radar on my phone and realized that it was going to be a pretty decent storm.
I live in East Poultney, and I went down to Shaw's to just, I think I went to buy hamburger buns and pickles. I just didn't want to deal with the traffic on July 4th. So I went down, and then the rain came, and I thought, oh, well, all right, I can wait some rain. And then the rain came, and then I couldn't get out of my Jeep because of the rain, and I figured, oh, I can't drive because, well, now there's all this rain. And then hail.
Yeah.
And then the rain went from this way and slowly moved horizontal, and the hail was this way as well. So I just kind of sat and waited. And then I went inside and bought my hamburger buns and my other stuff and went home.
It wasn't until I left Shaw's in Fairhaven, probably about 10 minutes after I'd gotten there, that I started getting all these voicemails and calls and messages from people saying that there's been a tornado that went through Poultney. So I'm scratching my head and thinking, I've been in Vermont a long time, give and take a few years here and there, and I don't think I've ever experienced a tornado. So I was kind of like skeptical, thinking, oh, it was probably just a big storm.
First it was just raining.
Yeah, and we were like, let's get a good workout in.
No one was
going
there.
pretty hard.
Then the power went out, and we were still getting a good workout.
Yeah, because the treadmills were still on.
For some
reason.
Yeah, that was weird. And then the tree almost took us out with one foul swoop.
Yeah, right, like this close to the window. It went in through the window on the other one.
Yes, if the tree was planted 6 inches closer, we could have died. We actually saved the gym.
We saved the gym.
So you're welcome.
The wind just like took all the rain in. There was stuff coming in from the skylight, stuff coming in the hallway.
It was intense.
The hallway was flooded. The freaking ceiling was leaking. It was ridiculous.
We saved the gym.
We saved
Closed
the gym.
all the windows, pushed the big tree out.
Closed the doors. They kept opening.
So I had to like turn around, and I tried to go 22A, trying to get into Poultney, and there were bales of hay in the road, like the big wheels of hay. They were like in the road. There were trees down everywhere, and I couldn't get by. And when I got here, there was no power. There were trees down everywhere. There were people like running around. It was just really disturbing. Like, there were trees on top of houses. There were telephone poles broken in half. There were people like crying and emotional. And people were driving over people's lawns to get down power lines. It was very surreal to see that kind of damage. Like I've just never seen anything like that like in Vermont. I've lived through several hurricanes and things, but nothing like that.
We've lost about 30 trees at my house.
Wow.
So the two big trees out front that block the majority of my house from the main road. Part of the maple. We lost a bunch of cherry trees. We lost one cherry tree that's, its trunk was almost 3 foot diameter. It was just this massive cherry tree.
Wow.
That's now in my backyard. We're still cleaning it up. We just had a tree service came and did some work for us in terms of pulling trees out and moving them over towards one area. We heat with wood as well, so we're able to make use of all the wood. Our chickens were outside, however, when it happened. They were very, very sad, wet, bedraggled little chickens.
You know what? It was really weird. It was kind of like spots. You know, like, there's no way else to explain it. Like, this huge tree limb was off the tree, broken off the tree. And yet the pillows that were on top of the chairs didn't go anywhere. It just seemed really strange. And even, going down East Main Street, it was kind of like you'd see big trees and everything. Everything was fine, and then you'd go like, a couple houses down, and there'd be trees down, like in a line or something. So really, it was. I just felt it was just an odd thing.
We couldn't get out.
We couldn't get out because it was the apocalypse. The sky
Yeah.
was lighting up in ways I had never seen.
And then the power lines were down in the puddles. So
Everything, all the trees were torn down.
it looked like
Poultney-
we went through a battle and we lost.
Yeah, Poultney looked crazy. Green Mountain College campus. Yeah, it
All the
looked like we
trees
went to
gone.
battle.
Geologists get excited when events like this happen because they inform future decision-making processes, and hopefully we develop a better response plan within the town for these types of things. So I don't take glee in seeing the damage, but if people are interested in seeing how powerful the storm was, if you drive up Finnell Hollow Road, up past the Perry Farm, right when you get to a small schoolhouse and look off to your right, you will see just this, huge swath of hemlock trees that have been blown over. That was to me one of the more impressive visuals of this storm. So.
Just the plaque. All we want is
Just
a
a
plaque.
plaque. Or the recognition.
Or the recognition, like, hey, Joe Petrick, mention me.
Honestly, all of the equipment would be gone. Like, it would have been ruined.
Yeah, we literally saved.
When we... It was rough.
It was real rough.